Cześć, witam was bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony Arturos. A to, moi drodzy, jest kolejny odcinek z gry Black Mirror.
Samuel, you have returned sooner than I expected. How are things in Wales? Is Eleanor well?
Yes, she's quite well. I gave her your letter.
Thank you, Samuel.
I can hear uncertainty in your voice. Has something gone wrong?
I'm afraid it has, my dear. Bates, you tell Samuel. I do not want to speak about it myself.
Yes, madam. First, about Sir Robert. He went away the night you left for Wales, sir. Just before he left, he told me he had to go to Ashbury on an urgent matter.
I know. I spoke with him about it. Did something happen in the sanatorium?
Unfortunately, sir, I do not know. Sir Robert did not return home that night. In fact, we have had no news of him since then.
Maybe he had to stay there. He told me he had a lot of work.
That is what we thought too, but the head nurse told us he left the gates of Ashbury just before midnight.
That's strange indeed.
He would often stay at the sanatorium for several days in a row, but he would always let us know. We do not know what could have happened.
Bates, do not speak like this.
I'm sorry, madam. I did not mean it that way.
We'll wait until this evening and then call the sanatorium. Maybe Robert will have returned by then.
Bates, you started to say, first, about Sir Robert. Is there anything I should know?
Yes, sir. I just don't know if I can speak about it in front of madam.
Oh, go ahead, Bates. The thought is inevitable anyway.
All right, then. Detective Collier showed up this morning. I thought he had come because of Henry's drowning. But I was mistaken. Someone from the village found a body of a boy in the woods. Collier came here to inform us only. This time he spared us his questions.
A body of a boy? What happened to him?
Detective Collier suggested that the boy had been killed by the wolves.
Did he mention the place where it happened?
No, I did not want to ask him about anything.
Oh, I understand.
Too much evil has come to us within the last 2 days. Do not know what is going on, Samuel. Now please excuse me. I do not want to talk about this any longer.
Yes, I understand. I'll probably go to my room.
I lit up your fireplace already this morning, sir. It's very cold today.
Robert said something about a runaway patient before he left. Robert and that boy. Indeed, some very strange things have been happening around here lately.
No, ciekawa historyjka, ciekawa. Co tam mogło się wydarzyć? Wyjdziemy z zamku. Trochę pada, ale musimy jakoś to przeboleć. Dobra, gdzie to jest wejście? Tutaj. No dobra, porozmawiajmy z Morrisem.
Morris, do you have a moment?
Sure.
No dobra, może coś wie o Wiku, tym chłopcu.
Morris, what do you know about that dead boy they found in the woods?
Me? I don't know anything about him. But I'll tell you this. Some pretty weird things have been happening around here lately. Some damn strange things indeed.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
No dobra. Na mapę. I będziemy szli do Willow Creek. No idziemy w kierunku pubu. Może tu się coś więcej dowiemy.
Master Gordon, have you heard what happened?
Yes, I have.
Poor boy. And I was so mean to him. I hope someone kills that beast of a wolf real soon. I'll hang its stuffed coat above the door. You can count on that.
How do you know it was a wolf?
Well, what else could it be? It was a wolf, that's for sure.
Maybe.
No, być może. Dobra, a co powie nam grabarz?
I need to talk to you.
Go ahead, but make it quick.
A gdzie jemu się śpieszy?
Have you heard what happened?
Yeah, it's terrible. You know, I don't get distressed easily. But this boy, I feel sorry for him. They found him torn to pieces. Those damn beastly wolves. I'd like to see traps set all over the place. And shoot whatever the traps don't take care of.
Where did it happen?
Close to the old mines, right around that bloody altar.
Stonering?
Yes, there. That place is haunted, that's for sure. It was once the sacred ritual place of the druid wizards. It's an evil place. Poor little Vic.
Stonering. I used to play there as a child too. I should go have a look around there.
Ciekawa hipoteza. No dobra, ale może pójdziemy do Nering. Nie było tam? Jeśli idziemy do Stonering, tam chyba było zamordowanie tego chłopca.
From Willow Creek, I set my steps towards the dark woods at the edge of our manor. My thoughts were with the ritual place of the ancient druids, Stonering.
Mr. Gordon, may I ask what you are doing here? Why have you come to this place?
Powiedzieliśmy mu prawdę? Dobra, powiemy mu.
I heard what happened, and I wanted to see for myself. I don't like what's been happening at all. You don't mind, do you?
No, it's all right as long as you do not impede my investigation. Strange that we should meet again at a place where a tragedy has occurred, don't you think?
No, I don't. I'm trying to understand what is going on here. Just like you.
This is police work, Mr. Gordon. Things have been getting more and more complicated recently, and I don't need more added confusion. No offence intended.
None taken. I quite understand. Can you at least describe to me what happened?
Oh well, since you've come this far, I suppose I should tell you what I know. But first, you tell me what you already know, so I'm not wasting my time.
I only know that they found the body of a young boy here. and it appears that he was killed by wolves.
Then you know almost all that I do. There is not much more I can add to that. The boy probably wandered too far from the village last night. Very imprudent. When the wolves attacked him, he was trying to escape. Unfortunately, the furious beasts got to the unlucky lad. You know the rest already.
Don't you find it odd that the bloodstains are only on that big stone in the middle?
I'd say the boy was trying to run to a higher place, but it was no help. That's all I'm willing to tell you. Gordon, I don't want you to speak about this with anyone else, you understand? People know way too much already, and I don't want to be adding to any scary, tall stories.
I'll keep it to myself.
Good. I need to reflect on a couple of matters now.
Of course. Would you mind if I had a look around here?
What makes you so interested in all this? You wouldn't happen to know anything I don't, would you?
Odpowiedź pozytywnie? No dobra, odpowiemy mu.
Well, I'm not quite sure.
You would tell me if that were the case, right?
Certainly.
Very well then. Do whatever you want here. I have no reason to ask you to leave.
No, coś na temat Henrym?
Have you found out anything new about Henry's death?
Yes, a new fact has come to light that has made things clearer to me. I was just about to close the case, but then I spoke with the pathologist.
Dr. Herman?
It seems that Mr. Stanton did not die by suffocation, or drowning for that matter.
How did he die then?
Herman has not been able to determine the exact cause yet. He has not arrived at a conclusive assessment yet, so I gave him some more time. What's certain, though, is that Stanton's lungs were not full of water, as is common with drowning. You see what this could mean if it were confirmed.
Not quite, Detective.
It would mean that he died somewhere else, and his body was carried and dumped into the fountain.
Another murder, then?
Doubtless, should Herman confirm his theory. I will not tell you anything else. You know more than necessary already. I would, however, like to ask you something. Just a routine, you see, Gordon.
Yes, go ahead.
I have only one question. Where were you yesterday at about this time?
Well, if you must know, I was visiting my relatives at a remote manor in Wales.
And what was the purpose of that visit?
Well, just a family visit, nothing special. Why are you interested?
Just a routine question, Gordon.
That's all for now.
All right.
Dobra, zerknijmy na te wieczne dzwonki.
A wind chime made of metal strips and iron fragments.
Aha. No dobra, a tutaj co mamy? Duże drzewo.
Strange. The plant that's clinging to it looks burnt.
Ciekawe. A tu mamy co? Jakiś symbol na tym głazie. Ten symbol kiedyś żeśmy widzieli.
Another symbol.
No właśnie. Wydaje mi się, symbole to było przy każdym morderstwie. Dobra. Zanotujmy sobie to.
Done.
Okej. Tu mamy roślinę jakąś. Zerknijmy tam.
There are many such as these in the forest.
A tu?
One of 3 menhirs that form a triangle around the altar. The stones may have played a role in the druids' rituals.
No właśnie. A tu jest kolejny też. Ale zerknijmy pod tą rośliną, bo coś tam chyba leży.
A small piece of cloth is sticking from under the leaves. The detective probably doesn't know about it.
No właśnie. Jak to zabrać, żeby on tego nie zauważył?
The 3rd stone in the triangle.
A tutaj co?
One of the many stones around the altar. Perhaps they were once used to form a circle around the altar.
Okej. Ale dobra, weźmy takonik z krwią i wylejmy na ten kamień.
This should keep the detective busy for a while.
Chyba trochę za dużo tej krwi.
Detective,
Yes?
I have had a look around this place, and I've noticed something. You might be interested in this.
Yes? I'm listening.
There is a symbol of some sort over there on that big stone to the left.
Yes, I've seen it. It could have been here for years, maybe even longer.
Oh, I don't think so.
Why do you say that?
Well, the paint is very bright, and also, I have seen a similar symbol before.
Really? Where?
Not exactly like this one, but quite similar. In fact, I have seen 2 different symbols. The first one on the old tower of our castle. And I noticed another one on the fountain where Morris found Henry.
That's rather strange indeed. But you can remain calm, Gordon. I know from experience that often even the strangest things sometimes have little meaning. To me, those are just old signs. Who knows? Maybe they were used in the past to mark something, but have long been forgotten. There might be dozens of them across the manor.
Maybe.
I doubt they have any connection with the case.
I'm not so sure about that.
No właśnie. Dobra, może niech się zajmie czymś innym.
I found something that may interest you. There is a stain here on this stone behind you. I think it might be blood.
Where exactly is it?
Right behind you, on the right.
Oh, thanks for warning me. I didn't notice it at first.
You're welcome. Here is my chance. I have to pick up the handkerchief while he is distracted elsewhere.
No dobra, podejdźmy tam do tej rośliny.
The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. How could the handkerchief have gotten there?
No ciekawe.
I won't be interrupting his thoughts.
A, no dobra, dobra, myślałem, że jeszcze coś powiem. No dobra, ten zakrwawiony ołtarz.
So much blood. So this is where little Vic died.
No dobra. To na mapę. I pojedziemy do Hermana. Też trzeba zadzwonić oczywiście.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Dobra, idziemy na dół. Kostnicy. O kurde.
Mr. Gordon, to what do I owe your visit today?
Good afternoon, Doctor. I have come to ask you about something.
Oh, would you believe that does not actually surprise me? In fact, I sensed that you would show up. You have come because of that poor boy, correct?
Yes, mainly.
So, what do you want to know?
Kurde, ale go poszarpało. Nawet nogi nie ma. Masakra.
I spoke with Collier about that boy. We were standing at the place where it happened. He didn't tell me much, other than the boy was killed by wolves.
Yes, that was the original theory. The wounds were suggestive of an animal's assault. After a closer analysis, however, I can safely reject that possibility.
So you have a different opinion?
Yes, I have. The cause of death was severe blood loss and critical injuries of numerous organs. No animal living in these lands would be capable of doing this. Not injuries like these.
What about an entire pack of wolves?
The signs on the body are clear. No traces of sharp teeth bites, nothing like that.
So do you have a possible explanation?
I do not exactly know yet, but the boy was certainly not killed by wolves or any other animal. Of that, I'm positive.
Kurczę, to może... Czyżby morderstwo? Kolejne? Może coś o Robercie wiesz?
Tell me, when did you last see Robert?
Some 3 days ago, I think. If you are looking for him, it is best to call the sanatorium. He is there constantly.
No one has seen him in a while, and Victoria is becoming worried. I just wondered whether he had been here lately.
Oh, he has not been here for quite some time. But then again, there is no purpose to his visit as far as I can tell. The last time I saw him was after William's funeral and not since.
If you hear anything about him, please let us know.
Certainly.
A na temat Henry'ego?
Dr. Herman,
Yes?
have you found out anything new regarding that strange thing you told me about?
Do you mean Henry's body? No, I have not. I need much more time for that.
No to żeśmy się, kurde, nic więcej nie dowiedzieli. Choć... Nie wilki zagryzły tego chłopaka. Jednak prawdopodobnie to morderstwo. No dobra. Mapa. I jedziemy do Black Mirror. Zajrzyjmy tam.
There's a letter in it. Maybe Bates forgot to pick it up. I'll take it.
No właśnie, to list był.
Dear Father, hopefully it will be your hands that my letter reaches first.
I cannot endure staying locked away in this horrible place. Therefore, I have decided to do what I should have done a long time ago. I will explain everything when we meet at our place. I know that you will understand. James.
Father, so James is William's son. Why didn't Victoria tell me when we spoke before?
No jakieś kurwa tajemnice, dziwne. Samuel zaskoczony. Dobra, idziemy z powrotem do zamku. Dobra, i pójdziemy do pokoju Wiktorii. Może coś nam powie o liście, czy może o Robercie. Pokój Wiktorii. No to porozmawiajmy.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
I'm concerned about Robert.
I appreciate your concern. I spoke with the sanatorium's head nurse a few minutes ago. She had no news of him whatsoever. I'm worried, Samuel. Something strange is going on. I fear something may have happened to him.
I'm sure Robert will manage.
Do not underestimate this, Samuel. He is my oldest son, and then I have no one left but you.
I'm quite sure nothing has happened to him. Everything will get sorted out soon.
I hope you are right. I cannot wait in uncertainty any longer. We must do something. I would like you to go to Ashbury to find out what happened. Here we wait in darkness, and I have no one else that can go. Will you do it for me, Samuel?
Of course. I'll set off straight away.
No, please do not go in the middle of the night. It will be better to go in the morning.
I don't mind travelling at night, and it is best that I go as soon as possible.
Are you certain?
The sooner I find out something, the better.
All right, then. But please take care of yourself, will you, Samuel?
You needn't worry. I must go to Ashbury and figure out what happened.
Dobra, coś na temat tego zdjęcia.
Victoria, I found a letter in which James writes to William. He addresses him as Dear Father. So who is James, in fact?
Oh, well, it does not matter any more anyway. It is true, Samuel. James is William's illegitimate son. I could not tell you before when you showed me that picture. I didn't want anyone to know. This secret must be buried along with William.
I understand.
Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
No, jest wszystko jasne, nie? No dobra, pojedźmy do tego sanatorium. Może tam będzie faktycznie Robert. Ale pada, no. O. Dobra. D. Asbury Sanatorium. Tak?
I set off for Ashbury to find out why Robert hadn't returned yet. Someone has to know something about him there. The Ashbury Sanatorium, the place of laments, as William used to call it.
O! Rozwijmy.
Hello?
I know this is an awkward hour, but can you let me in? I would like to visit one of the patients.
We do not allow anyone in at this time, I'm sorry. You will have to come during regular visiting hours.
Tomorrow will be too late. Please, let me in and I'll explain everything.
Oh, are you a doctor?
No, I'm not.
Who have you come to visit then, in the middle of the night?
I've come because of Robert Gordon. He is the director here.
Yes, I happen to know who's director here, Mr.
Samuel Gordon. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself.
Very well then. I'll make an exception, Mr. Gordon. Push the gate open when you hear the buzzer and go straight to the main entrance. I will be expecting you in the lobby.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me in.
Well, I would not have let you in if you weren't a relative of the head doctor.
Yes, actually, he is what I'm here about. You see, he hasn't shown up for a couple of days now, and I was hoping you might know something.
I'm afraid I will have to disappoint you then. He left the sanatorium the day before yesterday, late at night, and has not turned up again since.
Are you sure?
Of course. I have been on duty every day.
What time did he leave?
Around midnight, I believe. He always leaves quite late. He has had a lot of work to do lately.
Did he mention where he was going, or say anything unusual?
Give me a minute. No, I don't recall him saying anything special. In fact, he was very tired. Just said good night and left.
I would like to visit a patient named James. Can you show me to his cell?
No, that's not possible, Mr. Gordon.
Can't you let me in?
Unfortunately, you will not be able to visit him, no matter what I could or could not do.
I don't understand.
Don't you know? James escaped the night before yesterday. I thought someone had told you.
No, I didn't know. How did he escape?
He must have gotten into the sewer system under the building. It should have occurred to me that he might do something like this.
Why? Did he say something to you?
Yes, I spoke to him the day before. He seemed much more anxious than usual. But there was more to it. I don't know if I can tell you. It is a delicate situation.
Please speak. It might be important. Maybe it will shed some light on the whole matter with Robert.
Do you think it may be related?
I don't have a clue. Please tell me what you know.
All right. James was more anxious than usual, as I said. It was hard to understand what he was trying to tell me. but it was the head doctor that he was speaking about. He said he knew something important, but he could not tell anyone what it was.
Did he say what it was exactly?
No, it seemed to me that he was afraid to talk. He kept asking me to put in a word for him with one of the doctors so he could go home. But he insisted that I not mention it to the head doctor. He acted quite desperate, so I promised I would help him.
What happened then?
Well, James does tend to be very moody, but I would not say that he is dangerous. I have known him for years now, and most of the time he has made very little trouble. So I went to the head doctor to ask him for a temporary leave permit for James.
But you said he didn't want Robert to know.
I had to promise that, but without the signature of the head doctor, no patient can leave this place. He didn't agree, though, and defended his opinion quite firmly. It seemed rather strange to me. Such rigidity, I mean.
Did you speak with James after that?
No, I didn't want to further disconcert him. And the next day he escaped. I cannot tell you anything more. I have no idea why he wanted to go back home so suddenly.
You have been quite helpful. Thank you.
Why would James want to get away so desperately and suddenly? And why didn't Robert allow him to return to the castle? It seems to me that these things are related somehow.
That's all. Thanks.
No, to na pewno są powiązane. No, i to jak? Dobra, spróbujmy. Może wejdziemy przez tą bramę.
This is the way to the patient's cells. No one is allowed to go there at night. The nurse won't let me go to the cells this late at night. I've got to find another way inside.
No właśnie, a tu? Drzwi obrotowe.
I can't open it. She would see me. I cannot do it right now. The nurse would see me. I can't open it. She would see me.
Kurde, trzeba na jakieś inne wejście się tam dostać. Do jego sali. Co my tu jeszcze mamy? Jakiś kosz. Zerknijmy do tego kosza.
I won't be digging in that trash. It's mostly old papers.
Na pewno? Nic więcej? Ej, gdzie ty idziesz? Rzuć.
When will the storm end?
Właśnie, chyba nigdy. Co my tu więcej mamy? Jakaś fontanna.
It's full of clean water. The water in it will be pretty cold.
No to na pewno zimno. Okej. Dobra, idziemy na zewnątrz.
Terrible weather.
No, straszne jak nie wiem co. Co my tu mamy? O, kanał jakiś, dobra, zobaczmy.
A sewer. Maybe the main output of the ventilation system of the building.
No co, nic więcej? A tutaj co? Może z drugiej strony budynku. Dobra, co my tu mamy? Jakiś młotek, że się przyda. Okej. Jakiś śmietnik.
Old junk destroyed by wind and rain. There's no point messing with it.
Aha. Nic więcej? O, tu jeszcze jakiś śmietnik jest.
A few beer bottles, old containers, and rusty cans. Just rubbish.
Ale nic więcej?
A syringe. Looks quite clean.
O, strzykawka. Ciekawe. Jakieś butelki.
A few bottles of beer. The labels are not very damp. The bottles haven't been out long. 10-degree lager.
10%. Ciekawe. Małe okno.
I'll have a look.
Jakaś maszyna.
This must be the thermostat regulating the temperature of the ventilation. I can't see any controls on it. It's probably entirely automatic.
Dobra. Co to za wiaderko jeszcze tu?
A coal bucket. It's empty.
Dobra, tu mamy węgiel. Może tu coś znajdziemy.
A heap of damp coal. It would still burn well in a strong fire.
Nic więcej? Poważnie? O, tu mamy cmentarz, dobra. Podejdźmy tam do tego cmentarza.
Everyone who died within the walls of the sanatorium rests here. A gloomy place.
No i to jak? Tutaj nic. Nic więcej tu? Tylna część cmentarza. Dobra, zobaczmy tam. Co my tu mamy? Grobowiec.
The resting place of someone of a noble family. The grate ends in stone. I cannot see any lock. The grate cannot be opened.
No, nie da rady jej otworzyć. A tu co? Monument.
It hides a few flickering candles from the rain.
Kamienny krzyż.
There's no name on it.
O. No i tutaj mamy grobowiec jeszcze.
The metal doors have no locks to prevent just anyone from entering.
Czyli nic więcej tutaj. No dobra, wyjdźmy stąd. No idziemy w kierunku do sanatorium z powrotem. O, tu możemy zapukać. Może tu jest ten palacz. To już zrobimy w kolejnym odcinku. No dobra, słuchajcie. Tak jak powiedziałem, widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku. Dzięki Wam dzisiaj za uwagę. Do zobaczenia i do usłyszenia.